everyone, it's Anna here at Dee's for a quick video on how to make that beautiful magnolia wreath I posted on Facebook last week. I was using these new picks we got in that have a little bit of the magnolia. They have eucalyptus and fern and magnolia leaves. They're so pretty and they come in two sizes. And I posted that wreath. It's really affordable and it's so easy to make, so I just wanted to quickly show you how I put it together. So I actually started out with the larger version of this stem. They're both beautiful. This one just has a lot going on, and all you really need to do is fluff it out. You're not gonna cut it apart like we do some of them. I just take a little bit of time, fluff out the flower first, and then just start finding the different branches and where they separate and fluffing all of the wired parts on there. As you can see, it's all wired, so it really makes the job easy for you when you start fluffing it out. Another reason I love this stem is because it has multiple blooms on it. You get two nice flowers and then other little buds kind of going off of it. So it adds a nice pop of that white. So if you want to put it out for winter, you can, or it would look great for Easter, all through the spring. Just kind of like a neutral every day. So now I've got it fluffed out. I'm going to bend it a little right here in the middle, just to give it a nice curve to follow my grapevine. And I'm using a medium size here. And I'm going to start by putting this one right up here, kind of going up the left side. So all I need to do is just chop the bottom off of the stem. I left about 5 inches there. I'm going to dunk it in a little hot glue. And now I'm ready to just push it in. I'm going right down here, right about at 7 or 8 o'clock. Push that into the wreath there, so it's nice and secure. And again, you can fluff out where you want that greenery to go. All right, now I'm ready to add the smaller one. I've already kind of fluffed this one out the same way I did the first one. I'm going to chop a little off. A little bit of glue. You don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to go right down here. I'm going to separate these with the bow. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap. And again, just kind of bend it where it's wired. Like right now, I've got all these leaves right here and I don't like that. So I might bend one kind of to go this way. It's so nice because you can manipulate them wherever you want them to go. Here, I'm going to pull some of this greenery down. There we go. All right. Last stem I'm going to use is this great filler stem. It's kind of like a grape leaf with a little bit of a seeded berry. It's kind of got a little bit of ivory, which I like to add a little bit more white. I'm going to chop this into 2 pieces. You can see there's really a gap here where it can be 2 nice chunks. So I'm going to do the top part and then the bottom part. And I'm just going to use this for filler. So again, fluff it out. I think I need a little bit right up there. It looks to me like there's a little bit of a gap. A little bit of glue right into the grapevine right in there. And again, all wired, so all you have to do is fluff it. Helps it look a little bit fuller. You could have stopped with just the 2 magnolia blooms and it looked nice, but I just wanted a little bit fuller. I have this piece here. I was going to leave 1 big chunk, but I think I'm going to cut it into 2, so I have 2 little pieces I can use to fill in. So I'm going to take a few of these leaves and berries. I'm going to go right in here, kind of below this flower. It looks like it needs a little bit something coming down to me. So I'm going to add that in with just a little bit of glue. And then lastly, I have this chunk here. This one's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to tuck this one kind of right here where the bow's going to go, and then I can pull some of the leaves up through the bow. Go right in here. And it's so easy to do. You just push it into the grapevine. The other thing I get a lot of questions on is what I'm dipping my stems into, and this is just an electric skillet. You can get it from Walmart or off Amazon. We use the hot glue chips in there, and it's really nice and easy, but a lot of you ask that, what I'm dunking those stems into when I'm doing that over there. Lastly, I'm going to do a bow. I picked a 2.5 inch green and then a little Swiss dot that's more of the burlap natural. I'm going to make 2 loops with that green first. I'm just going to pinch it in my left hand, leave a little tail to kind of go up. I always like to hold it up there, make sure I have enough. Make a couple nice loops. You don't want to go too big because this is not a very big wreath. We don't want to overpower it. Make a couple loops of that. I'm going to go on and cut it so it's out of my way. Leave a nice longer tail so it can hang off the wreath. Right on top of that, I'm going with the Swiss dot. Do a couple loops of this one. I'm going to do 3 loops of this one just so I have a nice odd amount. Again, not too big, just so it's not too big of a bow. Cut that one. Take a little cloth covered wire, tie that right there. And I'm going to go right between these magnolias where there's that little bit of the gap that I left. Just put it in there. You can move it around later, so just the goal right now is to get it on there tight. Pull that wire around. Twist it into place. What's nice about that too is twisting it on there is if you do want to put like an Easter bow, maybe something with some bunnies, you can twist it right off. Now I'm just ready to move those loops around, move those tails around. I like to pull those magnolias back to the front, maybe some of those leaves, those little berries we added kind of in front of the bow so then it doesn't look like you just stuck a bow on there. Now you're ready to cut your tails. All right, you are all done. I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to show you how easy this wreath you guys were liking last week was. Come on out. We'll help you get all the stuff. You can make it yourself.